The first time I felt the wash from doing heroin in my vein, I felt like nothing else would ever matter in my life, and nothing else mattered for a long time. It was like all the pain and like all the anxiety and like all the hurt that I had ever felt went away. And just this calming blissfulness washed over my body and throughout my body. First time that I woke up sick, and not just like mentally sick, like physically sick. When you become physically, addicted to opiates, the feeling of not having, your medicine, it's a pain deep in the pit of your stomach. It's an ache in every muscle you have. To maintain that, it's like you'll do anything and everything you can to escape that feeling.
This is Commerce Street Station. Exit doors to my right.
I committed crimes, and I lied, I cheated, I stole, from my family or from anyone else who would give me enough trust that I could exploit, to get better.
I think with Noah, deep down, I think that he was trying to do something with the pain.
As a child, I had a lot of potential. I could have done and been anything I wanted to be.
He was a very active child, and one of the big things in his life in that time period was soccer.
And I didn't wake up one morning and go like, oh, I want to be a drug addict. I want to throw my life away.
We went through a lot, and there was a lot of physical abuse.
It just happened. It was a series of bad decisions that eventually snowballed into the way my life was.
And he was someone that I didn't know anymore.
I was lost in my addiction. I was committing crimes. I was homeless. I had given up on myself. No one in my family really wanted to be around me because I had broken everyone's trust. I had welcomed the fact that I was probably going to die as a result of my addiction. And not only was I okay with that, but I welcomed that. I really didn't care. I didn't care about myself, and I didn't care about my family. The only thing that I really cared about was using. Before, during, and after everything. Yeah, I mean, you wake up and the first thing you need to do is get well, And it consumes you. I mean, I was a slave to my addiction. My life wasn't always all bad. I had a lot of success, at a young age. And, for a while my trajectory it looked well. I was selling high-end appliances to builders, designers, and architects. I had a house on Lake Tapps. I had all the friends in the world, all the toys a man could ask for. And then, when the economy turned, things started to slow down. I hadn't foreseen that. And like a lot of people, I lost everything. And eventually I was like, I'll never be great again. I peaked too soon. And the only thing that I could do to, soften the blow of like throwing my life away, if you will, was to just use and pretend it like it wasn't happening.
He had completely changed.
I was stabbed off 38th and Pacific in Tacoma. At that point, I hadn't seen my mom in a long time, and as I was laying there on the ground and I went to sleep, I thought I was dying, and I thought I died. And the first thing I saw when I woke up was my mom. The first thing she told me was, "Noah, I told you you were gonna die."
From this person that loved life and enjoyed sports and doing things with his family, it all changed.
For a long time, I thought I was dead inside.
This healthy, robust, athletic young man became a skeleton.
My MO was taking advantage of people in situations, and I had exploited, everyone who cared about me at that point. And even though, the trust was gone, love still remained, like with my family, but
the reality of coming back from something like that, they don't. They end up dying.
I'm not anonymous. My name is Noah Van Houten, and I'm proud to be in recovery. You see, life is all about decisions. Before I found recovery, the complete sum of all of my decisions was jails, institutions, and death. Now that I've found recovery, the trajectory of my decisions is greatness. You see, the thing of it is this: when people who suffer from substance abuse disorder are met with the appropriate resources within our window of willingness, we recover, point blank, period.